Hi, welcome to Radiant Minds Academy. In today's video, we dive into the basics of sequence and series. Watch the end of the video and you'll be able to solve questions and master problems that pertain to sequence and series. Let's dive into it. A sequence is a section of terms in such a way that the terms are related to one another in a well-defined rule. So, for a mathematical expression to become a sequence, there must be a well-defined rule that relates the terms together. Now, let us consider the sequence. So we are given that the nth term is equal to 5n minus 2. And if n is greater than or equal to 1, we can obtain the first three terms of this sequence. So if n is 1, 2, and 3. So for n equal to 1, so we have that this script 1, which is the first term, is equal to 5 multiplied by 1 minus 2. 5 times 1 is 5, so we have 5 minus 2. So therefore, the first term here is equal to 3. Also, if n is equal to 2, we have it that the second term, which is t subscript 2, is equal to 5 multiplied by 2 minus 2. 5 times 2 is 10 minus 2. So 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. So therefore, the second term is equal to 8. If n is equal to 3, so for n equal to 3, we have that t subscript 3 is equal to 5 multiplied by 3 minus 2. 5 times 3 is 15 minus 2. Therefore, the third term of the sequence is equal to 13. So therefore, we have obtained that the sequence is giving us 3, 8, and 13. Now, if you watch, there is a well-defined rule of the sequence. Now, look at the sequence. The difference between the first term and the second term is 5, and the difference between the second term and the third term is 5. So there is a well-defined rule for this sequence. To strengthen our understanding, let's solve some questions that pertain to sequence. The question says, the nth term of a sequence is given by 3 times 2 to the power n minus 2. Write down the first 3 terms of the sequence. Thus, we are given that the nth term of the sequence is 3 times 2 to the power n minus 2. So we are asked to obtain the first term, second term, and also the third term. For the first term, n is equal to 1. So therefore, t subscript 1 is equal to 3 times 2 to the power 1 minus 2. So this expression becomes 3 times 2 to the power of negative 1. So therefore, the first term is equal to 3 divided by 2. Also, for the second term, n is equal to 2. So therefore, t subscript 2 is equal to 3 times 2 to the power 2 minus 2. This is giving us 3 times 2 minus 2 is 0, so we have 2 to the power of 0. And anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, the second term is equal to 3 times 1, which is equal to 3. And for the third term, n is equal to 3. So we have that c subscript 3 is equal to 3 times 2 to the power of 3 minus 2, which can also be given as 3 times 2 to the power of 1, because 3 minus 2 is 1. And we have that the third term is equal to 3 times 2, which is equal to 6. So therefore, the first term of the sequence is given as 3 divided by 2, 3, 6. Now the next question says, if the n term of a sequence is denoted by the formula n multiplied by 2 to the power of n plus 1 minus 3n, find the sum of the first 4 terms. So we're given that the nth term of this sequence is n multiplied by 2 to the power n plus 1, close the bracket, minus 3n. So we are asked to find the first 4 terms. So we are asked to find the first term, the second term, the third term, and also the fourth term. Now, for the first term, we have that n is equal to 1. So we have that c subscript 1 is equal to 1 multiplied by 2 to the power of 1 plus 1 minus 3 multiplied by 1. If we simplify this, we have that 1 times 2 to the power of 2 minus 3. So following the order of operation, this becomes 1 times 4 minus 3. 1 times 4 is equal to 4. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So therefore, the first term in our sequence is 1. Now, for second term, n is equal to 2. So therefore, we have that second term is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 to the power 2 plus 1 minus 3 times 2. So if we simplify this, we have that 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of 3 minus 3 times 2 is 6. So this becomes 2 times 2 to the power of 3 is 8 minus 6. So if you follow the order of operation, 2 times 8 is 16 minus 6. So therefore, the second term is 10. Thus, the second term of the sequence is 10. Also, for the third term, we have that n is equal to 3. So we have 3 times 2 to the power of 3 plus 1, all enclosed in a bracket, minus 3 times 3. So the equation becomes 3 times 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have 2 to the power of 4 minus 3 times 3 is 9. Following the order of operation, we have 3 times 16 minus 9. So 3 times 16 is 48 minus 9. So therefore, the third term of a sequence is equal to 48 minus 9 is 39. Thus, for the fourth term, we have it that n is equal to 4. So from our formula, we have that the fourth term is equal to 4 times 2 to the power of 4 plus 1, including the bracket, minus 3 times 4. So if we simplify our right-hand side, we are having that 4 multiplied by 4 plus 1 is 5. So we have 2 to the power of 5 minus 3 times 4 is 12. Now, following the order of BODMAS, we have it that this is equal to 4 times 2 to the power of 5 is 32 minus 12. This can further be simplified. 4 times 32 is giving us 128 minus 12. So the fourth term of the sequence is equal to 128 minus 12 is equal to 116. So therefore, the first 4 terms of the sequence are 1, 10, 39, and 116. Up to this point, if you know you have found the video helpful, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's now dive into series. So a series is the addition of terms in a sequence. So we have discussed about a sequence. Now, when we sum the values gotten from the sequence, we form a series. For example, for a sequence of 1, 2, 3, and 4, the series for this sequence will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which will be equal to 1 plus 2 is giving us 3, 3 plus 3 is giving us 6, 6 plus 4 is giving us 10. So therefore, the series for the sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4 is given as 10. Now we have a question given to us. So we have to find the series of the first 4 terms of 2 to the power of n plus 4 multiplied by n squared. So knowing that series is obtained by adding the value of the sequence. So the nth term of the sequence given to us is giving us 2 to the power of n plus 4 multiplied by n squared. So for the first term, we have it that n is equal to 1. So we have first term equal to 2 to the power of 1 plus 4 multiplied by 1 squared. So 2 to the power of 1 is still 2 plus 1 squared is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. So therefore, the first term of this sequence is given as 2 plus 4, which is equal to 6. Also, the second term, where n is equal to 2, we have that the second term, t subscript 2, is equal to 2 to the power of 2 plus 4 times 2 to the power of 2. So 2 to the power of 2 is 4 plus 4 times 2 to the power of 2 is 4 also. So from order of operation, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So therefore, the second term of the sequence is 20. Also, for the third term of the sequence, we have that the value of n is equal to 3. So from our equation, we have that t subscript 3 is equal to 2 to the power of 3 plus 4 multiplied by 3 squared. So 2 to the power of 3 is 8 plus 4. 3 squared is 9. So 4 times 9. 4 times 9 is giving us 36. So this is equal to 8 plus 36. So therefore, the third term of the sequence is giving us 8 plus 36, which is equal to 44. And lastly, for the sequence, the fourth term of the sequence is such that n is equal to 4. So from our formula, we have that the fourth term is equal to 2 to the power of 4 plus 4 times 4 squared. So 2 to the power of 4 is 16 plus 4. 4 squared is 16 times 16. Now, following the order of operation, we have that 4 times 16 is given us 64. And then we're going to 16. 16 plus 64 is equal to 80. So therefore, the fourth term of the sequence is equal to 80. Now, to obtain the series, we establish that series is the summation of all the terms. So the first term plus the second term plus the third term plus the fourth term. So we have that our first term is 6 plus the second term is 20 plus the third term is 44 plus the fourth term is 80. So therefore, 6 plus 20 is 26. 26 plus 44 is equal to 70. And 70 plus 80 is equal to 150. So therefore, the series for the sequence is giving us 150. Now we have another question given to us. We are asked to find the sum of the series n squared plus 5n up to the fourth term. The solution. The nth term of the series given to us is n squared plus 5n. And we are asked to find the first term plus find the second term plus find the third term plus find the fourth term. So recall that the first term n is equal to 1. Thus, this script 1 is equal to 1 squared plus 5 times 1, which is equal to, so 1 squared is 1 plus 5 times 1 is 5. So therefore, the first term is giving us 6. Again, for the second term, we have it that n is equal to 2. Thus, we have that t squared 2, which is the second term, is equal to 2 squared plus 5 times 2. 2 squared is 4 plus 5 times 2 is 10. So therefore, 4 plus 10 is equal to 14. Also, the third term of our series, we have it that n is equal to 3. So we have that the third term is equal to 3 squared plus 5 times 3. 3 squared is giving us 9 plus 5 times 3 is 15. So therefore, 9 plus 15 is giving us 24. And lastly, the fourth term, n is equal to 4. So therefore, we have that the fourth term is equal to 4 squared plus 5 times 4. 4 squared is 16 plus 5 times 4 is 20. So therefore, 16 plus 20 is giving us 36. Thus, the sum of the series, sum of series will now be equal to 6 plus 14 plus 24 plus 36, which is equal to 80. So we have been able to obtain the sum of the series. Please, if you know you found value in the video, don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.